Hi, this is Linda Loudon with Love, Laugh, and Learn. It's so nice to be back with you. I've missed a few weeks. How were your holidays? Spectacular, I hope. So we're off to a new year, January 2023, which I think is a little bit scary. I don't know if it's my own personal circumstance or if it's a combination of my personal life and what's happening in the world. But I think that we can combine them because it gives us someone else to blame. No, really, because it's good to take an honest picture of what's happening. And we are all affected. Say, for instance, the weather makes you feel good or bad or adventuresome, right? So it's good to have a clear picture of who we are and where we want to go. So that's what we're talking about with the wellness wheel. It's divided into 7 components, and we're taking emotional first. Along with emotional, you'll find physical, mental, vocational, financial. So you look it up online. I'm trying to get the picture up here for you, but YouTube seems to have reformatted, and I'm not quite familiar. So, emotional well being. Emotions mean signifies our mood. Are we happy or sad? Are we mixed? Are we confused? Where would we like to be emotionally? Happy, right? Content, satisfied, victorious. Okay, so let's get started on how we can achieve emotional wellness. At the top of the list is our own frame of mind. And so that means, as forever and always, the mantra be positive. You are what you think. Okay? And if you seem to dwell on the negative or worry, you can make that change. It's a project, but you have to just transfer negative thoughts with positive ones each time. And then you practice that, and you will see progress. The important thing is practice. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Number 2 is to stay connected. We want to stay connected with our family, with our friends, with Mother Earth, enjoying the view, valuing our friends. So staying connected. The opposite of staying connected would be isolating ourselves, never leaving the house, never making a phone call. If you have problems with this, it's probably a very big step to come out of your safe shell. So start someplace safe. Maybe smile and say thank you to someone at the grocery store. When you're out for a walk, say hi. These little tiny baby steps add up. You realize the end of the world didn't happen. And so you can continue from there. So stay connected. And number 3 is very important. Be aware of your stress levels. What bothers you? How do you cope? How can you manage? How can you stay in control? These are big questions with long answers. And that's why I always encourage you to put pen to paper and list what your stressors are and how you might cope with them. And even set up a plan. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to call my sister. I'm going to say a prayer every night. Itemize these things, and it helps make them possible and realities, and then we can see our progress. So be aware of your stress levels. If you're working at home or you're commuting to work, if you have one child or five kids or no kids, or you want a relationship, be aware of all those factors and how they affect you. Have boundaries. We don't want to be available to everybody, and we can't be everywhere at the same time. You see how extensive this is. We want to have quality sleep, which means you don't eat before you go to sleep. Might want to try meditating at night, just a brief minute of quiet time. Try to quiet your brain. And the big, not the big one, but as far as I'm concerned, a big component is being mindful. And that means being aware of who you are and where you are. Right now, I'm talking with you on YouTube. However, my patio door is open and the breeze is just perfect. I'm sitting in my office, I have my computer, I have pictures on my walls everywhere, my puppy's in here somewhere, my husband's out there watching TV. So, being aware and being able to appreciate the good things that you have, appreciate them. Thank yourself that you have achieved them. Thank God that He's helped you. Be aware of your support groups, of your family and friends. Now, this one is difficult, coping with loss. If you have a piece of bad news, it kind of bolts you and knocks you flat. And it might take some time for you to uh, get accustomed to this changed set of circumstances, right? If you lose a loved one, uh, your husband says, I'm out of here. You just became an empty nester. These things all need time so that we can adjust and become comfortable and make replacements for them. We don't want our life to be empty. We want it to be full of things and people we love. Okay? Things and people we love. So, chocolate and coffee are there. Now, even though we've talked about loss and how to solve a problem, we also want you to celebrate who you are and that these things that pop up in our life, we are able to handle. We can embrace the good ones. We can review and figure out the difficult ones. Take one step at a time. Now, if you're doing all of this and it still seems impossible, you want to ask for help. You can do your own help with a Google search. You can talk to your doctor about how do I handle the chaos in my head, the frustration in my head. There's many things online. You can get involved with the group for frustration, but also if you need to talk to a therapist, I highly recommend that you do that. If you need someone to talk about your problems, maybe you have them buried deep, and it would be better if they came to the surface and you looked at them. So, our emotional well being is a big project, and it is something that we need to take care of. We really don't want to be a mess, right? We want to be happily situated in life. I hope this helps you some. I hope you made notes. And please Take a step at a time, pat yourself on the back, and always ask for help. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time with our physical well being. Physical. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.